Alright, so today we're going to do an oil change on a 2016 Dodge Challenger SXT, and this how-to or tutorial would be pretty much the same from 2015 and up so far. And basically what you want is a 15/16 bit for the oil filter. The nut needs to be very specific. This is made out of plastic, and as you can see, if you zoom in, we've already finessed with it and almost stripped the corners. It needs to be specific. If it does not fit, don't try it because it only bends. So this is a torque wrench that I'm using as a breaker bar, basically, because this is very tight. And I recommend extensions. I did buy some extensions today, but I didn't realize that they were going from 1/2 inch to 3/8. So instead I'm using adapters as an extension. And hopefully we can break this loose. Right now it's feeling like it's flexing slightly. I'm pretty sure this is a perfect fit. Cause yeah, it's a perfect fit, but it's flexing just slightly. But let's continue at it. Alright, because I don't want to buy a whole new. I need to like put weight on this end so I don't like bend it in a funny way. There we go. Oh my gosh. It is extremely tight. Sounded like I broke it, didn't it?
It did.
It went. And I was like, oh shit, what did I just do?
I actually thought you broke it. I was like, shit.
We're never gonna get this thing off. No, but it is this fucking tight, bro. Like, this is maybe 1.5 feet long. If you have a breaker bar longer than this, I suggest using it because it is a bitch to work with. And it's definitely dirty. Alright, so I couldn't find a paper towel, so I'll just use a trash bag that will just basically prevent this from leaking all over the place. And basically, this is what the oil filter looks like. It is hot because I just drove the car several times to get the correct parts. As you can see right here, see, we finessed with it, and we're pretty much gonna break this piece. It's, I repeat again, 15/16. A 1-inch bit will not work. It will strip it. And yeah, engine oil. It's like almost pure black. It's supposed to be see-through yellow. And size is this anyways. Okay, so here's the oil pan. Here's where we're going to drain the old oil from. This bolt right here. This pan is hot at the moment because I just drove the car a couple of times. And let me see, righty tighty, lefty loosey. So we want to go that way.
Nothing.
I'm about to get a cramp in here. Okay.
Did you want me to try?
Bro, the bolt broke.
Oh my fucking god. Did it? Let me see. I fucking hate this, man.
Oh, shit. Okay, let's look for the bit in my dad's tools. Oh, the bolt is right here, and the bit that we were using was 13 millimeters, and it ended up breaking. So now we got a deep socket with a adapter to a 1/2 inch because the socket is at 3/8. And this is the torque wrench that we just used to break loose the oil filter. So hopefully this will go good. I can already feel it's like torquing a direction I don't want it to. So I think probably putting my foot right here will help, or I don't know, because the torque wrench is a bit too long. Let me try to figure out what is the best way to attack this situation. That maybe? Oh, it broke loose. Cool. Alright. We don't need the torque wrench for this one now. Let go. Okay. Get ready for this shit, because last time I did this, it's like bent on there. It's stretched out. You can already see it's like leaking out. And yep, that's how the oil drains. And you want to put it right here so that whenever it does lower, it's going to drip down directly. Whew. Now I got to figure out how to break this loose. Alright, we'll figure that out. And then in the meanwhile, while you're waiting for this to dry, to drain, you get your new oil filter ready. I have to like fucking caterpillar out of here. Because of the way I broke this loose, it's like kind of stuck on there, and you just have to, you see how like it's like spins with it. I just have to bend it back, which is the annoying part, because it's not going to want to until I put it back, which is okay. I'm gonna have to look up how many foot-pounds this is supposed to be torqued down to. And do that. It was really fucking tight on there though, I can tell you that. We ended up breaking a bit. Alright, rest in peace a little bit. For my model specifically, the 3.6 liter engine, from Googling, you can find that some people used 5W30 and most used 5W20, or you can simply take off the engine oil cap and it says 5W20, which is specific to, I believe, the state of Texas, because it doesn't get cold here and mainly it's hot. So this is the rated engine oil for us. And the engine oil, the 5 quarts container, or I don't know, whatever you call it, will set you back $25.97 plus tax. And the little 1 quart bottle, because this is a 6 quart engine with the oil pan included, that little bottle is going to set you back $7.37. And this is an engine oil filter by FRAM. Last time I used a K&N one, and I tried to find it, its part number is 7026, I couldn't find it at my particular Walmart, so instead I just got one from FRAM because I really don't want to wait, because my engine oil is already at 2% according to the engine computer, well, the computer on the car, and that was $10.97, and I got the ultra synthetic version, which supposedly, according to the marketing, is the ultimate protection, which I don't really care. I just wanted something compatible with synthetic oil because the other one said ultra high mileage, and I'm not planning on changing my oil only like I'm planning on changing it every 6 months basically. Well, or at least whenever the computer on the car tells me to do so. So, this is the parts you will need, basically. Oh, I forgot to mention, it's XG11665. And it should pretty much look the same way. This kind of sucks. If I open it like this, I can't return it anymore if it doesn't like work or something. Well, if it looks damaged. Oh, yep, it looks the same. Except it's white. K&N is red. And I'm gonna fit it in now. That oily ass bag with it. You can see it's pretty much the same. Except K&N's is red. And basically last time I did it like this, I just grabbed it and there's no particular way. You just have to pull it out. It's really weird. You don't push in and like pull out. You just have to, just like that. And this spring is like the tension that keeps it pushed in. So you just have to put the spring back. I believe this is part of it as well. Yeah, it is. You see that? This part goes onto the filter, so I'm gonna have to pull that out as well. Which kind of sucks because I did this like in February and I already forgotten how to do all this. Ah, gosh. Alright. This really sucks that I don't have paper towels either. And all these fucking parts are plastic so that you can break them easily. Maybe I can use that pick that I got. The pick set.
Yeah.
Alright, so we finally got it off. And it was a bitch. For sure. I couldn't get it off myself. But then again, I am weak. So basically, my friend and I held the filter itself, and we put this pick through it, and he put one hand on this side and a couple of fingers on this side, and we basically together did this. And definitely, I would say more than 30 pounds of force, right? Pulling?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. So you finally get your housing off, and I would recommend washing it off from the old oils, but you don't want water mixed with your engine oil. Ideally, you would want it to let it dry, but because we kind of need to finish up, and because there's no daylight left, and we're just literally relying on our cell phone flashlights, at this point, this is what you do. You put this in here, and you just want to, and you're good. And then this sits in there, and then that goes in here, just like that. And then you just have to finesse with it, like it's, I wish there was fucking instructions out there on how to like fully properly do it. I just roughly remember from what I did last time, the spring was in there, and this goes right on top of the spring, and you can see on the inside there's like little notches that supposed to keep it in place. And basically it goes on like that, and then you just screw it in. And you want to lube up this little grommet right here with the new engine oil, and I can show you what it should look like. Let me take this dirty glove off. Yeet. Alright. Oh man, I should have kept my glove or something. Can you get like your finger in there?
Yeah.
Are you touching it?
Yeah.
All right. Just put your finger all around that. Yeah.
Sounds kind of gross.
Make circles.
Alright. There you go.
It's good now. And we're ready to put it in the engine. Alright, let's go. Oh, the first thing we want to do is the amount of time you've spent trying to do all that shit, the engine should be drained by now. Not fully, but enough. You'll never be able to drain your engine fully clean unless you use a engine cleaning solution, but that's gonna extend our time by another hour because you have to wait for that to fully flush, and then you're gonna have to do several rinse cycles to make sure that all that's flushed out. Yeah, we're not doing all that. Mechanics don't do that. So we're just gonna close that hole. At that moment, you have to rub your fingers against concrete to clean it off with the oil. Here's that sad bit.
He's done. Rest in peace.
Oh no! Stop. Alright. Fuck, I forgot to Google the inch pounds. I don't know, whatever.
Oh.
It is pretty tight, that's all I know.
Usually I just do it till it's tight, and that's just kind of it.
Yeah.
Tighten up to where it's not leaking.
What was it? The other way to tighten it? Yeah. Would you fucking go in? God damn. There we go. There we go, it loosened up. Alright. I don't want to put it too tight. I don't want to go through this shit again. But it's tight. For sure. Get me out of here. Fuck. Because I'm on that short gang, I need a stool stand. Alright. Basically, what you want to do is put the 1 quart, and you see right there? Right there. This is where the oil filter goes. And fuck, I'm gonna spill it everywhere. Hold on. Let me get a funnel. Nope.
Are we making a video?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it was on. I wasn't even aware.
Aware what?
He kind of just threw me into it. He's like, "Oh, you should probably take video," and I was like, "Oh."
Yeah. See, this would be my job if I was there.
And I'm just
If
like,
I'm not
man.
here-
Shine it down there. Is it clean?
When I'm here, just
Is
me
it
and
clean
Devin,
enough?
I'm
Yeah.
always
See, it's
busy.
clean.
I'm always like, oh man, I gotta stay here with you.
Okay.
I was going through those stages, and when I was just chilling there, I was like, really? I'm just sitting here.
I know, why do you want to do this?
No, but you need like a setup for a camera.
Yeah, you need a tripod.
Yvonne,
Oh, he
didn't you
does?
do this? You always do this, Yvonne.
I do.
Why are you just helping hands off?
No, Nevin wants to do it himself.
He
but
does.
He wants somebody to record him.
Yep.
He's so good.
Never is what was
It's
it?
irritating on the inside, but you know, I'll just let it slide.
Is your brother here?
Huh? No. Oh yeah, my brother's here.
Baby.
Just gotta wait for it to all
You
drip
want to see what
out.
I got, Nevin? You're
Sure.
not gonna like it.
Just give me a sec. Let me finish this. Yeet. Now we can put all this shit back. So filter, green tip down. Spring, right on top. Filter cap, try to center it with the spring, and then screw it on. Now this was unbelievably tight. I don't want to do that again. I don't even know why I tightened it that tight last time. Where's that bit anyways? Alright, we're putting back the... Wait a minute. Let me make sure. I knew I was forgetting something from last time.
What's that?
This is a O-ring. I was gonna say, the K&N one came with it. There's an O-ring I almost forgot about. This is an O-ring you have to put around the... right here. It's kind of a bitch to get off.
So you should have used one of your picks.
Yeah, sure.
That would have been the perfect time.
Yeah. You want to like slide it on like in such a way. Yeah. And you want it, let me see. Yeah, you want it right there. Yep. And you want it slightly lubed up. Is your finger that?
I got the other finger.
Okay.
Yeah. That other finger.
Yeah, just
is on.
rub your finger against the walls of that. Okay. Looks pretty lubed up.
That is on.
It's ready.
It's ready for some lube.
It's ready to go into the tight spots.
Oh yeah. You know.
Alright, let's go. Alright. Oh, that's loosening it.
Not too tight now.
Yeah, I don't want to go through that shit again.
And then we
All
put
right.
the oil in, right?
Now, we get the big boy jug. And I like Valvoline because I did some research about the company and their oil against Mobile One versus Royal Purple versus all that. Royal Purple's oil is definitely nothing to joke about. It's pretty good, but it's $40 and this is $25. So let me get on that side so I have better leverage on that. I'm gonna definitely spill it.
You're gonna spill it, yeah. Get that little thingy again, the little funnel.
And, this is the last step. You know how the oil was all like black almost? This is the color it should be. Brand new. Yellow see-through. Not like black as heck.
Where's that in?
He's right there.
David,
Huh?
I got a cup in place. Oh, I didn't even bring it up. Look. Oh, am I in the video?
Not really.
Are you gonna edit out the volume? The audio?
Some of it. What is that?
Flip flops.
Oh wow.
They're comfy.
Alright.
So Barca is gonna like ruin them and like, or Rex is gonna ruin them.
And that is the change that has been done.
How come it looks like
Just wanna-
you just started?
Rinse it out. It's because we've been like, we made 3 trips getting parts.
Yep.
Because I thought we had this, the car.
Oh, my finger
stand.
was lubed up.
Huh?
My finger was lubed up. Some of it got on your phone.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just have to clean it up later. Alright, and last thing, when you get in your car, you put it on. Alright, change oil soon. Where are the buttons? There we go. Go to vehicle info and press OK to reset, and that is right here. Sorry that you can't see light. Boom. Oil life is at 100% now.